Oil and gas waste streams contain both hazardous and radioactive materials.
That fracking cannot be done without directly threatening public health, and that includes the waste stream.
It was designed and constructed 32 years ago as a relatively shallow, low-pressure natural gas production well, bringing natural gas from a sandstone formation to the surface.
If the governor does not revoke the permit, then they'll start filling up those tanks and then start injecting this radium-rich fluid down 1,950 feet underground, underneath people's houses.
There's a direct link between radioactivity in this industry and cancer in workers from exposures on the job.
Large volumes of toxic flowback water return to the surface after a well is fracked. You would never allow your children to drink this water, and you wouldn't drink it either.
Protection of the people is really a widespread problem that's only going to get worse throughout the state.
And despite the economic downturn, there are still wells being permitted, and there are still new wells being drilled and being fracked. So at any time, they can always call on this permit. The only way to permanently take care of that would be for the governor to revoke that.
True stewards of our natural heritage would never let this irresponsible and disrespectful plan move forward. It should be abandoned immediately.
In 2017, the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency held a hearing with nearly 200 residents in attendance. Every one of the dozens who spoke that day stated their opposition to the project, and those voices were ignored. In 2018, the Pennsylvania Department of Environmental Protection held a hearing of its own. Every one of the 19 people giving testimony that day stood strongly opposed to the disposal well, with many providing scientific evidence for their positions. And those voices were ignored as well. There has literally not been one resident of Plum that has come forward to support this project at any point since the public became aware of this proposed liquid dump site in the spring of 2017.